Somebody asked me to do Jesus, and I thought at first no, for 1,000 reasons which you can see. Because also, whatever I say is going to offend somebody, and that's not the intention of this. But then I sat back and thought, well, let's just toy with it. Let's just play with the idea of images for Jesus. And I wouldn't be telling you this if the image wasn't immediate. It just came to me like that. It's like, oh, right. Okay. There was a road. It was like a ribbon, and it went down, and it went across, and then it shot upwards vertically into the clouds. I have never seen that before. Now, if you've read my books, particularly like Why Your Life Matters and even Masterpiece, which deal with Jesus and God and so on, then you know how I feel about these things and what my explanation is for Jesus and God and so on. It is not a heaven and hell type situation. This idea that Jesus is up there is, to me, not right. There is no up there. It's about consciousness. It's not about hierarchies. And so that didn't make any sense to me. What did make sense was what happened next. I carry on walking past it, and it was nothing but darkness. There was no sky, no land, no horizon, nothing. I turned around, and this vertical golden path had a reverse side to it. And it was dark. There was light on one side and darkness on the other. What it felt like was you are invited with somebody like this Jesus figure to either walk in his footsteps or walk in his shadow. To walk in his footsteps, to put it more in my own terms now, is to follow the path of higher intention, love, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, and so on. To walk in his shadow is to basically know all the scripture, be able to recite all the words, and yet live your life on the path of lesser intention, of lack of forgiveness, of unkindness, of no compassion, of hypocrisy, of impatience, and so on, of greed. That was the double-edged thing of this road. So forget that it went up into the heavens. I don't think that was relevant. I think this was more metaphorical. That you had on one side the golden path, path of higher intention, path of kindness and love, compassion, walking in Jesus' footsteps. And on the other side, walking in Jesus' shadow. Taking those biblical principles and using them for cynical ends. For me ends. It's the difference between serving the world and serving oneself, which a lot of these major religious leaders have done. They walk in Jesus' shadow. I thought that was fascinating. So that's it. Those were the Jesus pictures. And I don't think I would even have told you had it not been so instant and so dramatic and so big. As cliched as that thing is, that going up into the heavens. But I thought I'd share it with you.